Hello and welcome back to my channel, The A Word and Me. My name is Elana and today's video is all about why I went vegan. So at the moment I am undertaking a 30-day challenge of where I am vegan. There are kind of three main reasons why I undertook this challenge, and those three things is what I want to discuss in the video today. Just a side note, this video is not telling you that you should go vegan, it's more telling you my reasoning for it. The reason I kind of want to make this video is to share with some other people some of the research I found, mainly to do with mental health. So I hope you enjoy the video. The reason why I've only chosen to do 30 days is because I think it's important to realise that veganism is not the diet for everybody. I'm gluten-free, so I know it's going to make that bit harder for me, and I also right nutrients, and it might just not work for me. So the reason I want to do 30 days is to give it a try, reflect on how it's making me feel, and make an informed decision at the end. So ultimately, the first reason why I went vegan was because of the animals. I absolutely love animals, and it was getting to the stage where I was saying how much I loved animals, but yeah, I was eating them, and for me that didn't really seem okay. One of the kind of policies that I've adopted recently is if you can kill the animal, then you're fine to eat it. If you're okay to watch the animal being killed, then you're fine to eat it. But actually I'm not happy with those two things, so I don't really think as a result I deserve to eat meat. When I was in a farm shop a couple of weeks ago, and there were some really nice cows in the field nearby, and when you go in the farm shop they have all the kind of meat like hanging up, and I said to the butcher, you know, are the cows outside going to be sold here? And he goes, first of all, these are cattle, they're beef cattle, they're not cows. And for me, I found that really hard to listen to, because I think ultimately that they are cows and we're eating cows. Yes, the technical term for them is beef, but that's when you serve it. You know, those animals are cows, they are not beef cattle. And through I kind of then started doing more research on things like the dairy industry and the egg industry, and some of the things I found were absolutely horrific. And I was like, how can I now eat dairy and eggs without kind of reflecting on what's going on and where this food is coming from? So for that reason I was like, for the animals' sake, I just can't, you know, contribute to this. Second reason why I decided to go vegan was my mental health. So I was watching some videos about veganism, you know, more about the kind of animal side and the environmental side, and just doing some research, and people surprisingly said that they actually found their mental health really improved with going vegan. Not just because they feel like they're doing their bit to the environment and towards animals, but they just said by not having certain foods like dairy, it just made them feel a lot better. And that was something that really kind of excited me. You know, as an autistic woman, I am more prone to mental health problems, and at the moment I kind of am suffering from depression and anxiety, and like I've said in a previous video, there was this event that's really kind of hurt me and made my mental health a lot worse, and so I believe it's really good to find techniques to help improve your mental health without relying solely on antidepressants, which I am on because I do need to be on them at this point in time, but I'm also all about finding, you know, solutions that aren't, you know, medical and they're not medication, and that's not just counselling, and this is something I found and I really want to try. Then the third reason to try the vegan diet and lifestyle is ultimately the environment. To be honest, I think this was actually the least important reason, or the least motivating reason of why I chose to go vegan. I'm not as in tune with the environment as I should be, or as much as I would like to be, but I know that veganism is much better for the environment. And through my app called VGuide, it's taught me a lot about how much better for the environment veganism is, so that's something I've really taken on board, but it has not been the most powerful and most motivating reason at all of why I did choose to be vegan. I hope you liked the video and it didn't come across in a bad way, and I hope you all have a fantastic week and that you're all really enjoying your summer. Goodbye.